CCFN 156. We are in our Basrah tonight, and I'm your host, ZXD Ranger Goo. We have on one team Project Phoenix, Brigata Italiana Eliatti. I hope I pronounced that right. Those poor bastards, and the legendary Raven guys. On the other team, they are facing off Old Men Breathing Death, 508th Slovenian Special Force, and ZXD. So our Basrah tonight, we've not seen this map for a while in rotation. We've been playing very safe on our map votes, but for some reason the clan reps want this map being played kind of equally faced off with militia and insurgents, with the speediness, with the techies. There's no kind of offset on the rush with slow moving vehicles, unlike the Americans and the British against insurgents and the militia. Both have techies, both are equally fast, and it's kind of an equally matched game. So we can see that the blue team are going to be setting up the fob near apartments in between island suburbs, and the red team are fully moving their techies, same as the blue team. Early on, it's a little bit, we don't know what's going on here. I don't know the tactics for the blue team. I have not looked at the that side. As you know, ZXD Lead doesn't really do tactics on CCFN, so people tend to just to get involved and put him on the sidelines, and then we discuss what's going on. But P2 and Raven rushing in from the north. We have ZXD rushing from the south road straight away, with BGK, also SSF moving on the right hand side, straight up the road, trying to face off. We're going to have a big engagement here with 3 techies versus 2 against P2. Let's see if they spot him. P2 stopped off early in the north. They're going to get ambushed here against ZXD, or ZXD are going to get ambushed by P2. Elric here I don't think they've spotted this kind of insurgent force on the north, or militia force on the north. Illuminatus is going to spot Zika getting in. Illuminatus taking down one, getting hit by Twix, saved by that wall, but a techie has just gone down, and OMBD is just lost a load of guys here from an RPG shot, I believe. Maybe in the back of that vehicle and just taken out, but someone just blew up here. ZXD controlling down the north, trying to take out P2. P2 have 4 people, one on the roof there. David securing on that flank there. Nice little shot there. They're going to take out P2's force here. There is a rally. No, there is no rally up or anything on this northern side, so they're easily going to take this sector down. Let's have a look on the map here. So we do have squad 2 from the blue side moving in. NG on the southwest side, 508. Raven as well moving in, securing these high rises. Nice little play there, getting the high ground. 508 taking down a vehicle by TPB. TPB struggling against 508 at the moment. There's only one left. On the ground floor, he is an RPG guy, I believe, Lucky Strife. He's trying to try and look for this techie, but if he sticks out, he's the only one alive, and he do have about 3 people around him at the moment. So Raven there with the scout vehicle, taken down. Did Raven just take down these 3? Nice little ambush position there. He's got the Overwatch, so yeah, now the Raven and TPB are in a stronger position here on the southwestern side. Managed to take out 508 here straight away, where you thought the blue team had this area secured. But with that scout, General's moving in. NG. Been spotted. Might have been a scout trying to apply an ID or something. But let's move on over to where the thick of the action is with ZXD and OMBD at the moment. Raven nicely secure in this western side central area. Got guys spread out all over the place here, covering all angles. So then they're in a prime position to cause havoc and sporadic fire of any guys moving up. ZXD controlling on the northwest. A lot of Italians controlling this whole building. There must be some bread and wine being poured here at the moment. They focus on this area. They've camped up for the night. Let's have a look at the map. So Island Suburbs has been secure. Market is going to be the issue at the moment. No one went to Market. Everybody, or the blue team, pretty much all rushed up to northern outskirts here to try and cut off the attack from the militia force. But again, forgot to sort out their rear caps. Ravens nicely gone into here. They've taken this area, and now the blue team are going to have to try and push through. But they only have to get one person in. That's if they make it in. So Raven are in a very good position of stopping this cap going in. And yet Ruins is capped, so they just have to get one person into north outskirts at the moment. ZXD are struggling there at the moment. They've got a couple of guys left up there, but you've got the whole of the Italians on the right there. They're not really pushing west at all. I don't know if they're capping. Let's get the cap. Let's play around with these buttons here. No, not that one. I know there's one round here. There we go. That's what we want. So they are in the cap at the moment. So blue team really need to push out, or ZXD really needs to push out on the eastern side here and take control of the Italians on the eastern side, while Raven push through and stop the caps on Market. But there is a massive force of 508th and well, it's a mixture there. 508th and ZXD are playing in. They are playing with 508 today, so I might get mixed up with who I'm calling. So we've got FA Oily, nice to see Oily about in CCFN, and we do have R as well playing NG. So we do have a good force on the southwestern side. They know what they're doing. They're a very, very strong team here, and they're facing off against Raven, who are a really good squad team. They played many games. They know what they're doing. They know how to act. They know how to rush. Know how to defend. As you saw straight away, they didn't all bunch up and stick in one little area. They had one or two guys in like the four corners of this cap zone, so they're covering all the angles. But ZXD and 508 just have to get one person in, and they are in at the moment. They should be taking this flag. They should be taking Market. They are going to take Market. They will take apartments. North outskirts have been taken, but this apartments can be taken by Raven at the moment. So this area here is going to be the main point of contact for the two clans. So they're both, sorry, two clans, two sides. They're both had the same idea of rushing. You know, the blue team rushed up here at north outskirts. Red team rushed down here, but they're now been pushed back because the cap zones are extremely big, and there's many places to hide. It's hard to stop the cap area. So this apartments and Market will be the main contender for this whole thing. But blue team look to be more of a stronger position at the moment. They have a lot of guys down the south, northeast. Vehicle being taken down there. So I reckon blue team will take Market, obviously, at this point in time, but they're secured on apartments, so they could easily take this sector here if they can regroup and push these Raven out from these tall buildings. But again, with Al Basrah, it's hard to flash out the rats in these buildings. You have to clear each room by room, all that kind of stuff. But Italian BIA still content in this whole sector here, having a feast, camped up. They have been spotted by BJK, so they are going to be pinned in there. There's not a lot of places for them to move. They'll have to move west and come down here, but it's a lot of open ground. You just need a couple of MGs to secure those windows. And big fight here of Raven and 508. I'm just doing an alt and tab, lads. Just checking that the stream's working alright. Sounds right. Yeah. I'm hoping everything's all good. I have had a couple of problems in the past. My connection might be a bit dodgy today. I've just moved house in the last couple of weeks. I am running a wireless connection because I haven't managed to get a wired connection into the router because it's about 20 meters away. But hopefully everything's running okay for you guys at the moment. And obviously we're in a 15-minute delay, so I won't know until 15 minutes time when I look at Twitch. But we are on 306 blue, 305 red, equally matched at the moment. But as we said here on the tactics, Market is being taken and apartments look like they will be taken by the blue team. Italians have not really pushed off on that northern point, and we do have ZXD moving in that northern sector as well. I can't see much red here or what they're going to do. The red team really need to push in and try and take these guys to the cap, because that's 3 caps there. They're gonna, or 2 caps they're gonna lose. P2 moving on the southwestern side, trying to put pressure on Market, but in my opinion, that's a little bit wasted right now. They're too far out to contest Market. It's going to take them a long time to move up, unless they're going to put down Fob or a Hab for sporadic fire and put pressure on the southwest to keep us on that defense cap. But I can't see what they're doing right now. They're too far out to really engage, because they're going to lose apartments before they're out neutralized apartments. They're going to lose that area, so they're going to be 1 cap behind before they can do anything. Shoshin MVP has been killed. He's just been recently promoted to MVP from a recent expedition in Nepal, fighting with the honey badger with a spoon. He won, he came on top, and we thought he would suited for an MVP award. But he has been taken down right now, so I think we'll take that MVP away from him. So ZXD secure in the north. Our Raven are still moving about. They've not been taken out fully. They've got a rally up there on the western side. 508 moving in for the rally. OMBD are controlling this tower block, but our Raven are coming in. One thing I know about Raven, they are very, very good snap shooters. Very good snap shooters. And I would never want to be in a tight corridor firefight with Raven at this point. But it looks like they are struggling themselves on here. But apartments will be taken, and then the northern cap zone, northern outskirts will be taken, and the only thing that be left will be ruins. But it's 297 to 294. The Italians are still hunkered down the northeastern side. Don't know what they were thinking just to sit there. They got pinned in, and now are slowly being taken out. I've just run out of cider. I'm going to crack open another cider. There we go. We can never do a stream on sober. We have to have a little bit of alcohol in there. I hope you guys are enjoying it and drinking, having a few beers. Big ID going off. Big ID going off in the apartments area, taking out a number of players. I don't know if that was Raven or MVD that set that off. P2 still moving in from the south. Still outside of the cap. TPB far south. They got a Hab up here. No, is that is a red Hab. Sorry, I just get confused because it obviously doesn't differentiate between the two. Hab down the south here, so that's 3 guys wasted, not fighting on the cap. They obviously think they're going to take these flags, ready to move up on the rush. The insert. What? I don't. What? No, there's no flags near it. That's well off. Well, I don't. Did they put that down at the start? And they just. I don't know. I'm a bit confused. Why would you put a Hab or a Fob that far south away from the zone? That's okay. Let's move on from that. I'm still a bit dumbfounded, a bit baffled about that. But anyway, go back to the action. OMBD fighting against Raven still in this sector here on apartments. Apartments have been taken. Northern outskirts are being contested now. 306 to 254. P2 are now slowly moving into the south. Obviously, they're 1 cap behind, so they're trying to fight through this cap with 508. 508's pretty much been taken out on the south side, so it's left to OMD to protect this apartment area. Reinforcements coming in from the east. BIA have still not been taken away off this point here. They've got a rally up. There's been a few casualties over here by both sides trying to move in. Ragdoll effects dancing. They obviously listen to some raving music there. They're having a good time. Oh, wrong button. So apartments look to be nicely secured by blue team at the moment, but they do have contact coming in from the west by Raven. Raven are continuously pushing and pressuring on the western side, but ZXD are taking out north outskirts, so this area will be null and void. P2 again, one cap behind, not managed to get in there to be effective to get onto apartments. TPB putting up another hab and fob on the southeastern side for literally no reason at all. There must be some secret super duper plan by the red team where they're going to recap all these flags, but then those habs are way out of the combat zone, because they were if I was TBB, I'd be putting it over there if you're thinking of that kind of strategy, but that's well off. So yeah, so 300 to 234 at the moment. Red team on the back foot. PT slowly moving them up. OMBD have played exceptionally well on this defensive cap. They've managed to move up from this cap here on market, taken market, move up to apartments, fighting RVN on the western side, taking apartments and having guys in the buildings surrounding it. So they've managed to defend this area quite well from Raven. Surprised that Raven wasn't able to push through and take out this area on the western side, but they didn't have much support. They're pretty much fighting against two squads on this side. P2 very slow to move up from the south. They're now starting to come in by getting engaged. Northern outskirts are... So Raven have now switched tactics and they realise this is lost. They're now pushing into northern outskirts, taking RPG shots. And Lee just said they're not capping outskirts because Raven have just reinforced. So they need to get some more guys here or northern outskirts will be lost back to Raven or the red team. Nice shooting there from Nergo. Nergo taken out by Kerma Makara. Raven secured this western side. Illuminatus moving in now. Oh, Illuminatus have just taken 3 out from the Italians, or 2 out, wounding another from the reinforcements from the north. Nice shooting by Illuminatus there, taking one guy out in the building and switching fire to the northern techie, taking out 2. There's still 1 alive at the moment. It's 324 to 171. ZXD could hold on to this area, but they need to push out from the west there because ZXD got plenty on the east here with SSF. Oh no, they're dead. Oh, look, surprisingly, Shoshin is dead again. Not worthy for that MVP title. So David coming in, taking out Karma. Can he clear out this building? Oh, lucky. Unlucky. Not many places to look there. I mean, you could look left, look right, but then you get shot from the opposite side. So nice defense there from Raven. Illuminati is still in from the western side. He isn't aware that there's probably people alive in the north there. So he's going to have to watch out from his north and watch this building. But blue team really need to kind of push out on this northern outskirts. TPB being taken out from a sniper on the buildings here, running across the road. SSF going to be engaged very soon. Nice shooting from Karma there at the moment Nice shooting from Karma there on the techie, taking out the 2 lads here with big E-High to his east. He could engage these guys here, SSF. IAD planted. Nice play there from TPB there. Just walked past each other in SSF. Oh, unfortunately, you would have thought Big had a drop on Tom Hanks there, but Tom Hanks managed to take out down Big. ZXD now pushing into RVN or Raven on this western side. Moving in force, trying to take out this northern outskirts. Let's have a look at what's going on the south. P2 moving in from the south-southeast. And lots... What? Basically, your whole squad coming in from the southeast hub here, pushing up to counter what? I don't know. Maybe they're going to go after the habs, but they're just so out of sync there. It's going to take them a minute or two to get up here. It'd been easier to try and reinforce ruins, or once there's just nothing there to reinforce. You would have thought you were trying to get something up here, like a rally or a hab here, then to attack. But all the way down there, yeah, I suppose it's better than getting a techie or any vehicle than rushing in from the north, because that's going to be watched. So the only tactical solution would be to spawn on one of these habs and push through south. But that is a lot of fighting to go through. And once you shoot, everybody's going to know where you are. So that's a risky maneuver, but I suppose it's the only play they've got at the moment. 300 tickets to 130. ZXD, a lot of red over here at the moment. ZXD struggling to take up this area, but they've managed to secure it. TBB moving in force, but getting ambushed by SSF. Bad play from TBB at the moment. You would have thought if the enemy has taken northern outskirts, they're going to watch this whole side for techies moving in. So not very smart play from them. SSF moving in on the outflank. Friendly fire with the grenades, and there you guys are dead. Hold the frags. Friendly fire there. So Italian guys are moving in from the south. OMBD do have guides back here. They will warn the friendlies that there are enemy moving in from the south. They managed to move through here without being engaged by anybody yet. What are these guys doing? Are they watching anything? Yeah, they are watching far distance, but they're not watching close. Oily slow moving in from the south. RPG guy might be engaging these guys. Might have spotted that guy in the window. And he has spotted that guy in the window. Unfortunately been taken out by Italians on the eastern side. (2872-111). P2 moving in from the southeast. Have they taken out the... I think they have taken out the Hab and Fob on the right. That will explain the ticket loss from the blue team. So at the moment, blue team do not have any kind of Hab reinforcement going on. Ravens moving in for the northeast with a techie. This should get engaged as soon as it comes in sight. And there we go, boom. There was no other outcome on that. Nice ballsy move from Raven to the northeast. The kind of thing you do at this stage. You don't give a fuck. Let's just get the fuck in there and see what we can do. But unfortunately, they got taken out straight away. ZXD OMBD has a nice, good defense there. So there's literally no way you can attack in from the northeast on open ground with Techies. The only way you can attack is try and come in from the south on this flank here. But the Italians have been spotted. Brave move running in from all the way down the south there, coming through and getting this far before getting spotted. But now they're being engaged. P2 took out the fob and hab area on the southeastern side, so any kind of vehicle reinforcement trying to make these habs up will be engaged by the red team. So in a way, I suppose those outflanking habs have sort of worked in a way of cutting off the supply lines and opening up the southern front instead of northeast. But at the moment, I think the blue team are quite content of just sitting on these flags. They're in no rush to move off at the moment. Ruins is quite far away at the moment. I don't think they're willing to push off this point. They're going to send a few guys out just to probe the defense on Ruins. But at the moment, the main defense here is on the southwest, southeast flank. I think Smakaho has engaged this Logi and wounded a couple of guys here. He's going to go after them and see what they can do. He's laying down prone, waiting for him. Yeah, I think they managed to get away with that Logi at the moment. Keeping close to the river line. So he's in some sort of cover. 282 blue, 89 red. Red severely on the back foot here right now. P2 still have not moved from the southeastern side where the hab was. And the Italians have all been pushed back. They're now bringing up reinforcements with Raven. There are two full squads here moving from the south. Quite a formidable force. Being engaged from the OMBD on the northeast side, crossing that flank. So, Italian clan are trying to take this high rise to get some overwatch onto the enemy on where the outskirts are. Raven struggling on the eastern side here, pushing through, but got taken out by a little OMBD outpost here. Nice spot from these guys. Clear run shooting down, but he's going to get picked off by P2. Oh, RPG taking out Brillick on the top floor there. Nice shot straight away. That must have come all the way back from SSF or one of these lads. I think it might have been this gentleman here, Lacus. Nice shooting there, Tex. Excellent shot. He would have taken out this guy for definite, and he's just saved his teammates. That's a brilliant shot and lovely RPG. Smoke going down to try and stop these guys. Oh, been taken out by Raven. Shoshin again. 3 times. I've never seen him alive. This is the 3rd time he has just been shot. He's not having a good round. I just think he's suffering from that hand injury from that honey badger incident. And we did tell him to take some more time off, but he was like, no lads, you know, I'm here for the clan, here for the community, here for squad. And we was like, well, okay, Shoshin, we're not going to argue, but I think he is going to have to take some time off to in R&R and rest and recuperate with that hand injury. The Raven, another shot from Lacus there, the RPG, taking out Karma. That HE RPG coming in handy there, taking down one guy at a time, but that's useful. But Italian BI8 are now pushed off across the road. They're going to face the force of ZXD and OMBT at the moment. 271 to 77. Grenades, RPGs going off left, right and centre. RPG came off in this window here. Crotalo lucky to escape from that RPG. But OMBD are fighting BIA on this sector here. I don't think they know where anybody is at the moment because they kind of intermixed each other like a spaghetti junction. AK's going off. You don't know which AK's going off because they all pretty much sound the same. Oh, grenade! Boom! Get fucked, mate! Get the fuck out of here! Genocide grenade to the fucking face on that eastern building there. One more BIA to be taken care of. Juicy Mango being hunted down by Angles, whatever his bloody name is. But a big fight here on the southern side with RVN and BIA trying to push up for the south. Nice engagements here, but a lot of red going in. People taking each other out. Only one left, the marksman's coming in, hopefully trying to revive these individuals. A lot of red dead here at the moment, so they could all get up if they all heal each other. Revenge being sneaked up by Stretch. Nergo down here as well. Boom. Both taking each other out. TBB now moving from the western side. Haven't seen them on this side of the battlefield pretty much the whole of the game. So TBB coming in from the south-southwest, supporting their comrades BIA. There is a fight going here at Ruins, but I've not really concentrated much on them because it's, well, it's out the way and it's not a lot going on. And it's 508. No one wants to watch NG or 508. Only joking, only joking. But Ruins is being contacted by NG, being defended by P2. They could take this area out. There is a hab up here. It's very open ground to push across. You do need to rush it with vehicles, in my opinion. We're coming from the southwest to use these buildings as cover and on this building here. But it's a very open kind of building or cap zone, so it's not ideal to take. You really need to get some machine gun fire down, suppress these areas here, then push forward. But we'll move on from that area here. 2-4-1 blue, 4-3 red. Raven still trying to push in from the south sector here. ZXD slowly pushing them. I would say pushing them back, but they're not really pushing them back at all. They're just containing them in this building and not managed to move any move off to it. Revenge still alive, surprisingly. Luminatis kind of in a good position to watch anybody trying to move on against Revenge. They need to secure this building here. So Revenge has left that building, now been taken over by Karma. Oh, Revenge moving in these two buildings here. Taking out the Raven. Ow, burn! Real clearance CQB, SWAT style, 360, no faking, ladder, no scope. Let's go, come on guys, take out this bottom floor now. And you've secured this area. It's about time Revenge and Illuminatus did something. Very, very slow gameplay from them two. They've just come back from holiday, backpacking across Bali, so they're totally intoxicated with alcohol and drugs at the moment, so a little bit lethargic. They're both from Europe, but they more likely have Australian accents right now. They have the bad Australian accent syndrome, which takes a good few weeks to actually cure up. But Illuminatus just been taken out. Avenged Illuminatus. Grenade coming in. Nice little firefight here from these guys. Happy pre-firing onto that whole area. Good little defense, good little tactic gameplay there. Happy clearing both floors. That's good tactical gameplay there. Pre-firing around the corner in the possible point of contact. Clearing the top floor, going back down. He knows this area is clear, then reviving his teammates. Revenge has moved back into his other building. Left his mate Illuminatus when he could have picked him up. My Revenge, Billy No Mates. Left his friend. Flux unaware that there's a friendly downstairs healing, but he's going to get in. He's going to bump into him. Oh, Jay there with the foul, getting his weapon out just quick enough. 220 to 11 tickets. It is an absolute meat grinder here at the moment. Extremely exciting to watch. Revenge finally being taken out by Happy, and RVN have secured these both compounds. After about 10 minutes of fighting, they've managed to secure these compounds. Great play from both of the sides there. Excellent to watch, very entertaining. OMBD moving on the west side with the Italians slowly moving up. Not much action fighting here. Lots of dead here as well at the moment that might have been taking shots from afar. It's not being contested by anyone close. But REN have taken this area. So all that fight, they managed to secure this block of flats. And now they've got to cross this open ground and try and take out apartments, which I don't think is going to happen. I'm not seeing much machine gun use. You know, if I was the blue team right now, I'd just be setting up some machine guns in these windows and locking down these flats here. Get some PK machine guns down, and they'll be able to lock these buildings down easily. Karma being very brave beyond the smoke screen. Oh, taken out in the back here. Unlucky Karma. I'd like to see Karma try and push it through that smoke screen, but it got taken down in the rear. Lee pushing out. I would say he has balls or stills, but he doesn't have any balls. It's just a stump. $194 to 7 tickets. The red team have held off quite well. This game has gone on a lot longer than I thought it would be. The red team have taken out over 100 tickets since they've taken this area here. So the red team have fought quite hard in the attack, and the blue team has fought quite defensively. Defensively, that's not very good England. That defensively. Taking down tickets equally as much as the red team, but the red team have fought really hard and trying to push through and taking this whole area. FA 508 NG giving up on that ruins attack and now just securing and trying to push in from the rear, find any fobs or habs that's coming in and take down this whole sector. P2 coming in with reinforcements in the northwest. And that's game, guys. 191 to 0. Very good game. Surprising how that went, to be honest. Unfortunately, the red team didn't manage to capitalise on the northern outskirts and the apartments, and the blue team managed to just swamp that whole market area and push through. So great game, guys. 5-minute break from now, and I hope to see you in the second half. Cheers, guys. Right, so we're on the right one, aren't we? Because it's a random layout.
Yeah.
Right, good. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to CCFN 156. I think I just had, I had my microphone on and not on mute for the last couple of minutes, lads. So I do apologise about that. I thought I was ready, but then I had to sort something out because I got confused about something. Anyway, 156. Blue team, Old Men Breathing Death, 508 Slovenian second Special Forces XD. Last round, won that round. Great rush in from the south, pushing through to apartments and market and complete that, swamp this whole area and push out the red team. We are in a different layout now, so it is random. So blue team are Old Man Breathing Death, 508 Slovenian Special Forces XD again, and red team are Project Phoenix, Brigadier Italiano Eliatti, this poor bastards, or those poor bastards, and Raven. So blue team won the last match, pushing through to the market, apartments and northern outskirts, pushed off the Italians over in this section here, and Raven struggled to try and make any dent in the force on the western side. It looks like, so let's go back, so let's go to this game, let's not worry about the last game. It looks like the red team are pushing out hard rush on Alcora. Wow, look at that. So hard rush coming out Alcora. Blue team are going to get absolutely swamped on Alcora at the moment. West outskirts, I don't think they realise this. Blue team push on the west outskirts of the apartments, hoping they'll take Alcora. You only need one person in there. They might be able to take it. If they can get in there quick right now, they might be able to take it and then push out through west outskirts apartments and even Oasis Park. So blue team really need to get pull their fingers out their asses. Let's go to this firefight. I'm kind of well out of the way. I'm kind of unprepared myself. I didn't realise this was going to happen. So PT Raven and TB pushing through hard west on the rush. They've obviously reacted very quickly here. Some red team dead pushing in. They only need one person alive. Unfortunately, Clutterman tried to run away. All-Star just, I would stay back. They only need to have one person alive on this cap zone. So do not engage, blue team. Come on, you can hide. There's plenty of places to hide in this area. Don't shoot, Zulu. Don't shoot, Zulu. Don't shoot. Keep your position cleared. Stay still. You don't want to move. You don't want to shoot. You want to stay in this position. Your job is not to get the kills, but to stay still in the cap. Raven are frantically trying to rush around, trying to find these guys. All-Star and Zulu are in the cap zone just need to hide. They don't need to move about. While blue team secured outskirts, secured apartments. So 1, 2, 3, that's good. And then it's Oasis Park. Then they could rush down here before the red team can react. Raven being sneaky here at the moment. Don't know what they're doing. So Alcora's taken. Great play from blue team. It's a nice risky rush there from the red teams putting all their forces up there. But it's a hard flag to stop the cap because of the amount of forces are there. So blue team are now free to push out and do whatever. So we'll skip this area here right now. There's no point concentrating that point. The Raven are now going to try and pull back. And blue team have secured this whole area on apartments and west outskirts and apartments. There is still some red here. There are still Italians. Italians here in the tall high rise. ZXT should be able to take down this high rise now if they clear out all the top or all the building, ground to top. And the defense will be on Oasis Park. That's where they really need to defend at the moment. But they do have red on apartments, so they are going to take apartments. It's number 6. There we go. They are going to take apartments at this present time because we've not taken west outskirts for the blue team. So red team can take this now, but they don't have enough guys in to defend it. They'll be able to be taken straight away. So red team rushing in with a techie. Boom! Taken out by Rambo. Great shot there from Rambo. Rambo there with the RPG shot, taking out another techie and a number of guys there. Excellent reflexes. Bad English again. Reflexes there by Rambo, getting that RPG out straight away. Lee engaging. We do have a grenadier now putting down shots onto the blue team. .333 to 309. Some ticket has been lost. Flags being gained. So outskirts have been taken and apartments are now being taken by blue team. So the defense will be on Oasis Park. Unfortunately, the red team were unable to push through and try and defend this area. They were taking it with the one guy there, but with the amount of blue team there, they will be taking that whole area. Blue teams do need to still secure this area. That I don't think they're aware that there is enemy above them in this high rise. Squad leader putting down shots at the moment. It won't be long until they're spotted. So we can see blue team securing apartments, starting to push down south-southwest, secure out these guys here. Raven are moving in on the right-hand side with some Italians, trying to put pressure on apartments. So apartments will be the main defensive point for the blue team at the moment. They still have Italians, squad leader Italians still in that high rise. They still need to take that out. There's no hub close to apartments other than this sector here. It is out of the way, so it hasn't been spotted yet, I believe. So apartments now been taken. So Italians are still controlling the top floor of this high-rise. Nergo are now moving up. Let's see if Nergo manages to take out this nuisance, because they've been up there whole of the game. Phil Kane watching the stairs. I bet his Q button finger is aching right now, staying there for the whole game. He's had his orders from his squad leader. Look, just sit there, watch the stairs. But I don't want to watch the stairs. I want to get some shooting done. No, watch the fucking stairs. That's probably what's going on right now, but in an Italian accent and or a different language. But Raven pushing heavy east in this compound. They do have a hab down now. Illuminatus on his own is going to struggle right now. He's got about 2 squads here. Oh, unfortunately, Luminatus and Jacob have been taken up by Raven Stretch. Easy area to lock down. Just get an MG or something up there in that corner just to watch this whole area. There's a whole, pretty much a squad here. You just need to get guys in these high rises with some PK machine guns and lock down this whole area. They will not be able to move out. There's only 3 spaces they could go, and you can lock those 3 areas down easily with 1 machine gun. That's what they need to do. So red team heavy on the east there. Blue team don't really have a lot here at the moment. There's still guys pouring out. They are a heavy concentration of reds here, P2 on the petrol station. Blue team still hanging about here on the western side. That is that a friendly fob, or I'm not too sure. Yeah, it's a friendly hab. And we heard enemies starting to cap on apartments. They're moving heavy east. They just didn't get that lockdown in. Blue team too busy concentrating on this side, not watching that road. This hab's here. They have to cross this road. You just need to get guys watching this whole flank, and you'll be able to lock down this approach. But red team have about 3 squads here at the moment, moving in from the southeastern side. Apartments will be lost at this present stage. They have to push in and try and control these sectors and get these buildings. The Italians are still in this northern high-rise. They're going to be running out of ammo soon. But once the cockroaches get embedded into these buildings, it's very hard to get them out. But you just need to get some machine guns locking down this road approach. As you can see, it's extremely open at the moment. You just have to get a PK machine gunner just locking down this whole area, watching that approach. But Raven and Italians are slowly pushing in from the east southeast. You know, they managed. If we saw earlier, there was a good amount of guys here, and they just pushed over it in one go, and it weren't even getting shot at crossing that road. So ZXD and OMBD have really struggled to try and defend this whole point. So it's 314 to 256. It's anybody's game at the moment. Red team are in a really strong position of taking back apartments. Another finer cider open up there. Need to quench the thirst, lads. fact, I'm just going to check the stream. Everything's working good. So P2 on the southwest side there, we do have some blue guys, 5-weight coming in from the far west and trying to put some pressure against P2. P2 obviously on the main defensive cap. And is that a... And they've got a fob in that southwestern side next to their techie. Maybe not the best place. A nice little place to put the fob, but if you're being attacked from the southwest, where they're going to go? The first bit of cover. And they're going to see a techie and be like, oh, techie there. Let's investigate that whole area. So, not really the best place to put their fob, to be honest. Because that could be easily spotted and taken down. But 5-weight pushing in from the south. Trying to break this deadlock. The apartments have been neutralised. Look at the amount of red there. Excellent push here from the red team from that hab. That was a nicely placed hab at that right time. There was 2-3 squads spawning off it. They just pushed straight across it without being contested or being forced back. And now OMBD and ZXD are on the back foot on this side. They can't going to root them out. They're just going to sit there in the buildings. Blue team really need to get their act together on this defense and try and move in and defend this massive push. Because at the moment, red team could take this flag and storm across this western side here. All that red could literally storm across to west outskirts and again still take it. They're not pushing out and getting that defensive buffer zone going up. .300 to 243. It is still equal game at the moment. The red team can pull this back with the amount of people they have in this cap zone and pushing through. They could easily get it. .268 to 273. Massive amount of tickets lost there. Blue team now on the back foot. So blue team are going to have to find something inside them to try and defend this western outskirts. Red team have 3 squads here. They could push right through against the blue team right now. They could blitzkrieg straight away in to west outskirts because the blue team are all spread all over the place right now, and the red team can just iron fist it and go through. Blue team are gonna put up a fob and hab up here, trying to contest and push through on the eastern side, which is not a bad plan. Ideally, if I was militia, I'd be sending some guys out. Okay, we do have Zulu here. I would send some guys out to try and spot these habs and fobs, trying to take them down because this is their main reinforcement point. Once that's been taken out, the red team do not have any rallies out at the moment. I can't see. So blue team should be able to take out these fobs. So Zulu is probably doing that right now. He is coming back behind. He might see if he was spotted that techie, I would have moved through to that at the point. Oh wait, has he spotted it yet? See, I don't know what. See, a lot of guys place their techies next to the habs. It's a massive clue what's going on here. You know, you rush up with the techie, deploy the techie of the stuff, and you place your fob. And Zulu might spot this. Yeah, he's going to spot this. He's already seen it. He's going to place his ID. He is the scout. Or is he the scout? Is he going to place it? Yeah, that's it, boy. Well done, my son. Well done. He is going to place that IED on that fob, and that area is going to be secured. Excellent play from Zulu. As I was saying, if I was Blue Team, I'd be sending the guys about to try and spot it, and he has done. He's going to launch that. And there we go. Fob and Hab has been taken out. Excellent play from Zulu. Well played. Excellent. So, even though Red Team are quite strong in this whole area, I don't think there's any rallies down for the Blue Team the Red Team to reinforce. This could be the point that the Blue Team try and push in and take out the apartments. But it's 236 to 238. Very close match. It's anybody's game at the moment. We did see 508 push down in the south here. They did put down a fob. They didn't put any habs down. Is that? Yeah, so, no, is that a rally or a fob? Oh, that's a rally. So they didn't put anything down here. So, yeah, so they obviously moved off. But it'd been nice to put that fob and hab down there, ready for the flag to be taken where P2 is at the moment. But Blue Team could push back at this point. They need to bring their forces together and just rush through and clear this whole sector out. Red Team has no reinforcements in this area. There's no rallies down, I don't think. New fob placed in this sector here by the Italians. They're going to try and rush through a techie. OMBD on the southeastern side might be able to stop a techie coming through, cutting the reinforcements off. But Red Team are looking a little bit thin now on this area. Blue Team are now trying to push through from both sides. Raven, is that Raven? No, TBB coming in from the east. Rambo is in the mosque area with his RPG, just sat there, waiting patiently. The most patient guy I've never known. Oh, he's gonna... Oh my god! Oh my god! I don't think Rambo would be able to get a shot off, but that was absolutely amazing, getting that no scope RPG off against John Weekend. I would have not expected that at all. I would have thought John had the lowdown on that, but Rambo, credit to him, managed to get the shot off. Unfortunately, he got revived by his teammate, and that was a little bit wasted, but great reaction skills from Rambo with that RPG. So Red Team, let's get back to it. The Red Team, this high rise is just blood red with the Red Team at the moment. The scout car taking some hits from RPGs, so they know this block is full of red. They just need to contain it. There's only two entrances into this high rise, so all they have to do is just contain this block. get some fire down from afar. The scout car has gone down. It's 210 blue, 214 red team. Still very close, but if red team can just secure this area, I would just sit back with RPGs and machine guns and just keep on firing and plowing this whole area. There is a lot of guys here. Angel's going, motherfuck. Swear I pressed that fire button before he did, but he just didn't react quick enough. You knew that guy was coming around and should have been more prepared for that guy to peek round. But P2 putting some pressure on the south-southwest. OMBD in the northeast here, trying to put pressure on the south-south-northeast, or sorry, southeast. So we just heard that they are starting to cap. Or that's what their plan is, but I don't think they are capping. 205 to 210. It's extremely equally matched right now. It's been a great little game. Farben have been overrun on the western side. P2 have spotted where this area is. Great play from Rauder, taking out 2. Blue team need to move back. Clutterman just stuck there doing nothing. Lucky Lucas is trying to move back now to try and take down this area. They have to. Unfortunately, Lucas is taken out by P2 from the southwest. This fob will go down unless they can get guys in, but they've got the approach covered by P2. So this fob and hab, it will be taken down. But it's up to Lucky Luke right now. Yeah, so Fob has been taken down this side. Hardly anybody's moved back. You got SSF just sat here doing nothing, and Luminatus is now pushing back. Other lads is trying to push through, but now it's just too late. Too late. Again, it's the same thing we see from a lot of games where Fob or Hab's being taken down. You've got guys in the vicinity just not moving back. There needs to be that command like broken arrow. Stop what the fuck you're doing. Get the fuck back now. I don't care if you're attacking and you're about to take that flag. Just get back, defend that fob and hab. So we've got reinforcements. So they've both lost reinforcement points. They've both lost the habs. So it's kind of equal play at the moment. P2 need to be pushed back by this western contingent. They do have guys in the cap, but again, there's a lot of guys have left the cap to get onto apartments. So this could be a pinnacle point in the field. They are taking apartments on the blue side. The hub has been constricted. They are slowly taking down this high rise. If they manage to take down this flag, this is going to be the saving grace from the western outskirts. Because at this point in time, western outskirts can be taken. And that's it. Apartments have been taken by the blue team. So blue team now need to put out the defence and watch the western outskirts. Stop the P2 moving in. Nice play from P2 and Raven and Italian. Nice little bit of collaboration there from the three clans. But it was just too little too late. They took down the Fob and Hab, take down the forces on the western side and took that whole area. But it was just a little bit too late in what they needed at the time they needed to accomplish. So BJK and 508 has preempted this attack, pushed in on the cap of Oasis Park, taken down this hub area, and hopefully take down this flag. So, but they need to get onto the cap. Are they on the cap? No, they're not on the cap just yet. They need to get on this cap now, and they can start taking it. So as we see, people are trying to get back to Island Suburbs, but they need to get onto this cap on Oasis Park. There's no one on this cap. No one on the cap at the moment. Then the blue team need to sort a reinforcement point. They need to get the hab and fob up here. They do have one in the northeast. They need to get in the northeast and try and reinforce this apartment area. They have to defend this at all costs and allow NG to move up. So they've got into the cap zone now. This cap zone is secured. TPB moving in with a Logi, or is that an anti-aircraft? Anti-aircraft gun. Being engaged by Toby. Not the best kind of vehicle to be engaged in close quarters battle at the moment, especially being open topped. Gun being taken out. They're not the best vehicle to use in like a close quarters battle at the moment. So Toby ambushing Italians coming in from the bridge southeast side. And Toby's done quite well there. He managed to take out the gunner on the anti-aircraft gun, stop them moving in straight away. They've killed about 3-4 guys here, so Toby did a nice job there defending that southeast point. Sporadic fire, ambushing that point. They still haven't spotted the fob here from the blue, for the red team, but the red team are getting ambushed and shot in from the open from the blue team here. 184 to 123. Blue team are taking Oasis Park. So what the blue team now, because they've rushed quite ahead, this whole blue team just needs to push through to Oasis Park now. Don't worry about the defense in that point. They're not going to take it in time. Just get everybody down to Oasis Park, because the red team are starting to now reinforce that area. So they could retake this area back straight away. Raven moving in from the northeast. General being taken up by P2 Bill. Raven, Marksman, and Reynolds moving in from the northeast. Being very, very cautious. They don't want to rush in. They're in the cap zone. And they've stopped the cap. They've stopped the cap. Blue team just haven't supported Oasis Park at the moment. NG and FA have done as much as they can, but they've had 3 squads coming in from the northeast, southeast, south. There's not a lot they can do about that. They just need to get pushed in right now. So the only thing they can do is just defend, while the rest of the blue team So blue team needs to send another squad down to Oasis Park. They're not going to take this point. Red team have quickly reacted straight away, got into the cap zone, stopped the cap. No, the cap's carrying on. Guys are alive, moving in. Cap's still going. The Raven in the northeast have been taken out. OMBD coming in with supplies to supply the FOB. And that's the point taken. Oasis Park. So now the whole of the blue team need to push down and defend this whole point. They do have guys, well, ZXD are now pushing from the north, but red team do have a lot of guys on there, so they're not going to do much damage on that side right now. But it keeps the red team reinforcing or attacking Oasis Park. So that sporadic fire from the north with the ZXD pushing in against P2 will take off a lot of momentum because they realise, shit, there's guys here already, we need to defend this point, let's get guys on here. But ZXD will be taken out. It's a hard cap to attack. The only real possible way of attacking through this area here, but with lots of smoke. But it's, you kind of really need to have guys on here before you go for the attack, really. This point will be the attrition flag. They need to get guys up on these high rises, shoot over, stop guys moving over. But now the defensive point on the blue team is on Oasis Park. Raven in moving heavily on the northeast. The rest of the blue team need to move strong on the south. We do have SSF moving in behind Raven. So red team are now starting to push through this bridge area. There's no blue team to stop them or cut them off. But blue team are now starting to surround the whole of the reds. But the hub has been contested. There's still plenty of blue guys here to try and stop these. You've got guys in here just doing nothing. You need to get these guys down and stop this hab being dug down. Haha, nice move from Gay. We call him Gay. Nice move from Gay there, jumping out that window, taking down Enra. Taking a little damage, full damage. Shooting him in the head with a pistol. Worth the sacrifice from that little amount of health. But there is still one or two people left alive in this building. FOB will be taken. Again, obviously, well played from NG and 508 taking this whole point, but the blue team was slow to react in getting the guys down. SSF did push down, but it just wasn't quick enough. Raven played very well to push through the open ground across that road, get into this area and contest that hab. And now they're taking down that FOB. It's 189 to 30 tickets. Will it make a difference? No idea. It's still anybody's game at the moment. Raven could take this flag back and push the tickets down if they're careful on their defensive tickets. BIA Raven heavy on the eastern side. A lot of red here moving on Oasis Park. Not enough blue team. They're going to lose this defensive point and they're going to get pushed back to apartments. So they're all over the place at the moment. They're on the refinery, getting pushed by P2. So they're concentrating on that defending that hab. Apartments is well. People are slowly moving off apartments to try and get into Oasis Park, but the red team again has just managed to get everybody over to that flag and overwhelm it and take it. So great play from the red team. Is that enough to secure the victory? Is it snatching the jaws of snatching victory from jaws of defeat? We don't know, but at the moment it's 166 to 28 tickets. Oasis Park will be lost at the moment by the blue team, taken by Raven and Italia. Great play from those guys. Italia came in at the end, but Raven pushing from the northeast. I thought SSF was going to push in from behind them and take them down, but looks like they all got taken out. So at the moment, blue team, if I was them, I would not go onto the attack point here. Just reinforce the apartments. Stick on the defense. No point going for island now. Fall back to apartments and then try and re-attack through Oasis Park. 1 squad on apartments and 3 squads just pushing through on that apartments. But at the moment, there's 3 squads here on Oasis. So that's where the main point of focus should be at this present time. P2 or TBB pushing in from the east. They're mostly on that flag at the moment. So there's no point attacking that point at this present time. You do have the Fob and Hab up here. P2 are trying to contest it. ZXD, Illuminatus and Pring up here and then defending it. We do have a couple of P2 here on the east. Squad leader and another guy moving in. Oh, artillery coming in. Artillery nearly taking out Brillick. Is he going to do another salvo? There we go. That's excellent shooting against Briac. Unfortunately, he's behind cover at the moment. He needs to launch that artillery piece on that bridge area. But that is some amazing shooting. So Oasis Park has been successfully taken by the red team. Blue team now need to kind of regather their thoughts back on the apartments and try and push through and live out the attrition. Red team gained some tickets there, 114 to 51 tickets. It is anybody's game right now. Red team could pull this out the bag. They need to get those tickets down and retake Oasis Park. But Oasis Park do have about 3 squads on there at the moment. It's going to be a tough cookie to crack. Well, tough nut to crack, tough cookie to crumble. Tough nut to crack. But they could spot, well, there's a lot of fobs here that they could have taken out, which has been the tickets, but they just left them by. Red team taking out as many vehicles as they can find for tickets. $95 to 48. You can tell red team are struggling for tickets at the moment. They think they're low. So they're starting to take out as many vehicles as they can just to gain those tickets, which is a great tactic at this stage. Oh, nice shot from Burek there, taking out the techie and two individuals. 94 to 41. So P2 has been successful in their incursion on the northeast side here, looking at the fob and hab. Taking down this whole area. There's still the fob is still up. Is it still up? No, that's just a marker. So they've taken down the fob and hab here. 79 to 40, still extremely close. Anybody's game. Red team could bring it back. Not on flag captures, but basically attrition. So ZXD looks like they had the defense on the apartment sector. They know they've lost the fob and hab on the northeastern side, so they're going to be looking that general direction. They know that there's enemy coming in from the east. Shoshin coming in from the north here in a vehicle. Let's see if he actually does anything this game. Quite pathetic play from him in the last round. I only ever saw him dead. He does have the MVP award within ZXD, which is very... Oh my god! And Shoshin again, before he can even load around in the chamber of his Dushka, he is taken out. Never ever go in the open field in the north like that when you know there's enemy on the east. You're going to be spotted straight away. I think we're definitely going to have to strip MVP award from him. Let's see what his score is. Yeah, that doesn't seem MVP material for me, Shoshin, I'm afraid. We're going to have to take that award from you and give it to... we'll give it to Revenge. Revenge has been MVP for this one for our guys. So P2 still coming from the east. So SSF, OMBT are trying to push through petrol station on this cap flag point of Oasis Park. BIA are heavily dug in at the moment. SSF and OBT trying to push in. Slow slogger match, 68 to 22 tickets. They're now 3 times ahead, but before it's 2. So the red team are losing tickets faster than the blue team. So we do have OMBD here on the eastern side. Maybe try and push him through the west. Squad 5, 508, far northeast for some reason. Maybe they got trigger happy and following gunshots, but there's absolutely no reason why they should be over here. Maybe try and cut off reinforcements, but they should be really supporting attack or defense at the moment. But maybe they've spotted that there's a lot of enemy coming across the river, so they know there's a hub over there, so they're stopping reinforcements coming over. But there's no reason for them to be here at this point in time. 62-13. At the moment, blue team will win at this current attrition rate. TBB managed to sneak in between the lines of ZXD. Shoshin going to get taken out in the back. Oh, big Ehai just left him. Could have taken him out, but just totally left him. Maybe don't want to give it out his position. He looks like he is the IED guy, the scout. So he's just doing his scouty thing, trying to find the fob if he can. Takes out Revenge. Yeah, so he is the scout. He is doing this scouty thing. He is trying to find a fob or hab in the area. Not really pushing through to engaged enemies. So that's why he left Shoshin. So he's taken out Revenge and bugged out. Nice little play from the scout. P2 on the east there. Again, pushing from the northeast, putting spread it far into that capture point. But the main point of contact is here right now. SSF and OMBD attacking Raven and BIA, but it is going to be game over, 54 tickets to 3. And that's it. Game, set, match. 50 tickets to the blue team on the militia force. 0 on the insurgent forces. Really good game this second half. Well, both games have played out very, very well. Kind of unexpected how it turned out, but red team were unable to push through on the previous game on their apartments, where the blue team surrounded those 3 caps extremely quickly. On the red side, it was more very static, a lot of to and throwing and going, and a lot more interesting game. I thought red team might be able to push him back on that apartments in the western outskirts, but failed to capitalise on that push when they attacked 3 squads in, and the blue team managed to recover straight away. But lads, ladies and gentlemen, I am your host, ZXD Ranger Goo. This is CCFN 156. It's been an enjoyable game to stream. I've thoroughly enjoyed it to host. I hope you guys have enjoyed the stream as well. Again, any comments and criticism about my hosting or anything like that, please just drop me a message. I'll try and incorporate it or improve on the next game. And yeah, that's it basically, guys. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you next time. Thank you.